Did you know that over 70% of age-related vision loss starts with damaged blood vessels in the eyes, not the retina or the lens? Most people don't, and that's why so many seniors keep losing vision without understanding why. The truth is, behind every clear image you see, from a loved one's face to the words on this screen, lies a dense web of microscopic blood vessels feeding your retina. These vessels are incredibly thin and fragile, but after 60, they begin to narrow, harden, and even break down. That's when symptoms begin to show up. Maybe the print on a page seems faded. Maybe your eyes feel tired by noon. Or perhaps you've started seeing red lines in the whites of your eyes, or flashes in your side vision. This isn't just getting older. This is something specific. Blood flow to the eye is failing. And when your eye's blood supply weakens, the retina doesn't get enough oxygen. Over time, this triggers microbleeds, blurry vision, and in serious cases, permanent damage. The worst part? Most common solutions, eye drops, reading glasses, even certain supplements, don't address the root cause. They don't strengthen the vessels. They just help you cope. But here's the good news. We can do better. And the solution starts in your kitchen. Today, I'll show you 3 simple juices made from everyday fruits and vegetables, but backed by powerful science that can help nourish and restore the tiny blood vessels inside your eyes. These aren't miracle cures, but they are smart, natural tools that help the body do what it's designed to do: heal. And stay with me, because the final juice we'll talk about may be the most effective one for seniors, especially those already struggling with weak vessels, eye pressure, or early vision loss. If this is your first time here, I invite you to subscribe. It's free, and it helps you stay ahead of the health challenges that come with age. Let's move to the first juice and see how we can start protecting your eyes from the inside, one glass at a time. If there's one juice every senior should start with, it's this one: beetroot and carrot. Simple, affordable, and surprisingly powerful when it comes to protecting your eye blood vessels. You see, beets are one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. When you drink beet juice, these nitrates get converted into nitric oxide, a molecule that helps relax and widen blood vessels throughout the body, including those in the eyes. That widening effect improves blood flow. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach the retina, and that means sharper night vision, stronger vessel walls, and reduced risk of tiny hemorrhages that cloud your sight over time. In a 2018 study from Wake Forest University, older adults who drank beetroot juice daily for 6 weeks showed improved blood circulation in key areas of the brain and eyes, particularly in regions connected to visual processing. The researchers noted enhanced nitric oxide levels and increased vessel flexibility. But that's just one half of the story. Carrots bring their own unique power. They're packed with beta-carotene, a compound the body turns into vitamin A, which is essential for low-light vision and for protecting the surface of the eye. More importantly, carrots also contain lutein, an antioxidant that's especially concentrated in the macula, the part of the retina responsible for detailed central vision. Lutein helps filter harmful light and reduce oxidative stress on fragile blood vessels. Now imagine combining the two. Beetroot opens the highways. Carrot protects the destination. That's why this juice works so well, especially for those who struggle with dim vision in the evening or feel their eyes strain more in low light. Here's how you can make it. Take 1 medium raw beetroot and 2 fresh carrots. Peel and chop both. Juice them together using a cold-pressed juicer or blender with a strainer. For taste, you can add half an apple or a squeeze of lemon, but avoid sugar or packaged juices. Drink it in the morning, ideally on an empty stomach. If mornings are difficult, have it mid-morning between meals, but avoid drinking it too close to bedtime, since the natural sugars can boost energy temporarily. You'll likely start noticing changes in 7 to 14 days, clearer vision at dusk, less dryness, and even improved energy. Now let me share a story that truly moved me. A retired mechanic named Donald, 73, had trouble seeing at night and often bumped into furniture. After drinking beetroot carrot juice daily for 3 weeks, his wife said he stopped reaching for the walls and even started reading again before bed. Small change, big shift. One thing to keep in mind: if you're on blood pressure medication, speak with your doctor before drinking large amounts of beet juice daily. It's very effective at lowering blood pressure, which is good, but it needs to be monitored. This juice is not just a drink. It's a message to your body to open, repair, and restore blood flow to one of your most sensitive organs. And while it's a great start, it's not the only option. In the next part, we'll look at a leafy green and citrus combo that acts like a natural shield for aging blood vessels in the eyes. It's anti-inflammatory, rich in flavonoids, and perfect for seniors battling eye pressure and circulatory fatigue. Let's keep going. Your vision is worth it. When it comes to protecting fragile eye blood vessels as we age, few natural foods are as underrated as kale and lemon. This vibrant green and yellow pairing does more than taste fresh. It creates a powerful internal environment that helps your blood vessels stay elastic, stable, and resistant to microscopic damage. Let's start with kale. Often praised for its benefits to the heart and brain, kale is also an excellent vascular support for the eyes, and here's why. Kale contains high levels of vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in regulating calcium inside blood vessel walls. Without enough vitamin K, calcium can build up in arteries and capillaries, making them stiff and prone to rupture. With adequate vitamin K, these vessels stay more flexible and resilient. But that's just the beginning. Kale is also packed with flavonoids like quercetin and kaempferol. These compounds are known to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, two key drivers of vascular damage inside the eye. Inflammation causes capillaries to swell and leak, while oxidative stress breaks down the collagen structure of blood vessel walls. In a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition, researchers found that flavonoid-rich diets, especially those with high intake of dark leafy greens like kale, helped reduce microvascular inflammation in aging adults. The study linked consistent intake of kale with improved capillary density and vessel wall stability, and that's exactly what we want. Not just more blood flow, but blood vessels that are strong enough to handle the pressure of daily function. Now add lemon. This citrus fruit might seem simple, but it's one of nature's most effective vascular cleansers. Lemon is rich in vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that supports collagen production, the key structural protein found in blood vessels. The stronger your collagen, the less likely your vessels are to tear, bleed, or break under pressure. Lemon juice also contains citric acid, which helps thin the blood slightly and improve overall circulation. This is especially useful in aging eyes, where sluggish blood flow and tiny clots can limit oxygen delivery to retinal cells. Combined, kale and lemon create a natural tonic that not only boosts blood flow, but helps maintain the integrity of the very vessels carrying that blood. To make this juice, wash and chop one large handful of fresh kale leaves, preferably organic and raw. Juice them together with half a lemon. For smoother taste, you can add half a cucumber or a green apple. Blend well and strain if needed. Drink this in the late morning or early afternoon. The vitamin C is best absorbed between meals, and the anti-inflammatory effects may help reduce eye puffiness and redness during the day. If you already take blood thinners or are on anticoagulant therapy, check with your doctor before consuming large amounts of kale, due to its vitamin K content. Moderation and consistency matter more than large doses. With regular use, most seniors report clearer vision during the day, less eye strain when reading, and an overall feeling of refreshment. This juice is especially helpful for those experiencing chronic eye inflammation, visible red veins, or early signs of circulatory fatigue in the eyes. And while kale and lemon do an excellent job shielding the vessels, they're still only part of the solution. In the next part, we'll explore a fruit combination that doesn't just protect, it helps rebuild. The final juice in this video is rich in vitamin C and natural enzymes that actively restore the delicate lining of your eye capillaries. It may be the most important one for anyone already experiencing broken vessels or long-term damage. Let's move forward. Your eyes are worth every drop. If you've ever noticed tiny red lines in the whites of your eyes, or felt your vision blur even though your prescription hasn't changed, it may be a sign that your eye capillaries are struggling to hold together. In these cases, repair matters even more than protection. And that's where orange and papaya juice come in. This combination might sound tropical, but it works like medicine for your microvessels. Let's break it down. Oranges are famous for their vitamin C content, and for good reason. Vitamin C is essential for the production of collagen, the main protein that gives structure and strength to blood vessels. Without enough collagen, the walls of your eye's capillaries can weaken, bulge, and eventually rupture. In a 2019 study from the University of Copenhagen, researchers confirmed that regular vitamin C intake significantly reduced the rate of capillary fragility in older adults. They also noted improved healing in small blood vessels that had previously been damaged by oxidative stress or elevated eye pressure. But oranges don't just supply vitamin C. They also contain hesperidin, a plant compound shown to reduce inflammation in blood vessel walls. When taken consistently, hesperidin can help tighten leaky vessels and reduce eye redness. Now add papaya, one of the richest natural sources of both vitamin C and papain. Papain is a unique digestive enzyme found in ripe papayas. While it's often discussed for gut health, few people realize it also helps break down damaged proteins that clog and inflame blood vessels. This allows the body to clear out debris and regenerate healthier capillary linings. Papaya is also rich in zeaxanthin, a carotenoid that protects the retina from light damage. Combined with vitamin C, it helps reduce the risk of vessel rupture caused by oxidative stress and light-induced inflammation. To make this juice, use 2 medium oranges and 1 cup of fresh, ripe papaya chunks. Squeeze the oranges by hand or with a juicer. Blend the papaya until smooth, then mix both together. You can add a little water if needed. Drink this juice in the early evening. Not only does it support nighttime repair, but the natural enzymes help digestion after dinner, another benefit for seniors who struggle with nutrient absorption. Now, let me tell you about Helen. Helen, a 8-year-old retired nurse, came to me after experiencing constant redness and tiny broken vessels in both eyes. She had tried multiple eye drops, but nothing worked long-term. After 3 weeks of drinking orange papaya juice daily, the redness faded and her eye checkup showed improved vessel stability. She told me it was the first time in months she could wake up without that burning, heavy feeling behind her eyes. When we age, repair slows down. But it doesn't stop, especially when you give your body the raw materials it needs. Oranges give you the scaffolding. Papaya clears the old and lays the foundation for new. Together, they create a natural recovery formula for stressed and damaged capillaries, the ones that feed your retina, your optic nerve, and your central vision. But knowing what to drink is only half the solution. The real magic happens when you make it part of your day, every day. And that's exactly what we'll cover in the next part. I'll walk you through a simple plan. When to drink each juice, how to rotate them through your week, and how long it takes to notice results. Because it's not about trying everything. It's about doing the right things, consistently. Let's keep moving forward. Your vision depends on it. So now you know the juices. Beetroot and carrot to restore flow. Kale and lemon to protect the vessels. Orange and papaya to repair the damage. But what's the best way to use them? Many seniors ask me, Dr. Porter, should I drink all 3 every day? Do I take them before meals or after? And how long until I feel something change? Here's the good news. You don't need to overthink it. This plan is simple, gentle on your body, and easy to follow, even if you've never made juice before. Start with 1 juice per day. That's all. If you're just beginning, try drinking the beetroot carrot juice in the morning. It supports circulation early in the day, helps you feel more awake, and prepares your eyes for the demands of daylight. You can make it fresh and sip slowly on an empty stomach or after a small breakfast. Within about 7 to 10 days, many seniors report reduced eye strain and improved clarity, especially in dim light. On the next day, switch to the kale lemon juice. This one works beautifully when taken mid-morning or before lunch. Its anti-inflammatory benefits help during the active hours of your day, when your eyes are constantly focusing, blinking, and adjusting to light. After a week or 2, some people notice that their eyes feel less tired by the evening, with reduced redness and irritation. The 3rd day, go with the orange papaya blend. This juice is best in the early evening, after your main meal. It supports nighttime healing and helps the body rebuild damaged capillaries while you sleep. Because papaya also aids digestion, it can reduce bloating or heaviness that may interfere with your rest. Drink it about 2 hours before bedtime. Then you repeat the cycle. 1 juice a day. Rotate every 3 days. This gives your body time to absorb each benefit fully, without overwhelming your system. If 1 juice becomes your favorite, that's perfectly fine too. The key is consistency, not perfection. For seniors managing diabetes or blood pressure, I recommend checking your numbers regularly. While these juices are natural, they can still improve circulation and metabolism in ways that affect medication needs. If you feel lightheaded or notice changes in your sleep, energy, or appetite, Talk with your doctor. That's a good sign your body is responding. And don't forget hydration. Juices support blood vessels, but water helps keep them elastic. Aim to drink water between meals throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Now, you might be wondering, how long should I keep this up? Give it at least 3 weeks. In most cases, that's when the real changes begin. You may notice brighter mornings, less visual fatigue, or even a reduction in those tiny red lines in your eyes. Some people feel the benefits sooner, others need more time. But once your body begins to respond, you'll know. Because vision becomes less of a struggle and more of a gift again. In the final part of this video, I want to leave you with a message from the heart. Something for anyone who's ever felt like it's too late to turn things around. Stay with me, we're almost there. If you've made it to this part of the video, I want to say something simple but deeply sincere. Thank you. Thank you for taking your health seriously. Thank you for caring enough about your vision to listen, learn, and consider making a change. Because I know how easy it is to give up, to blame the blur on old age, to stop trying because you've been told too many times. That's just how it goes after 60. But I need you to know something very important. Your eyes have not given up on you. Your body still wants to heal, even now. And with the right support, it absolutely can. We've talked about blood flow, capillary damage, and natural ways to rebuild what time has worn down. We've walked through real steps, not theories, that you can begin tonight in your own kitchen. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need to start. Because every small act of care, every glass of juice, every day you choose better adds up. And over time, it becomes strength. It becomes clarity. It becomes the difference between fading vision and seeing life fully again. I've spent over 30 years working with seniors, and I can tell you from experience, the ones who improve aren't the luckiest or the wealthiest. They're the ones who stay consistent, even when progress is slow. So if something in this video helped you, or reminded you that your health still matters, I'd be truly grateful if you could support this message. Give this video a like, share it with someone who might need a little hope, and subscribe so you don't miss the next step in your journey. If you have a question, a story, or simply want to let others know they're not alone, leave a comment below. I read them, and I know someone else out there will be encouraged by your words, just like you were encouraged today. You're not too old, it's not too late, and you are not alone in this. Take care of your eyes, they've seen so much. And they still have more to see.